welcome everybody to the webinar. My name is Eric Johnson, creator and CEO of Teamzy. Very excited to be with you this evening. Tonight's topic is how to get started right with Teamzy and become a Power Hour boss. We're going to have some fun tonight. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you through a quick presentation, just kind of an intro. Then we'll dive right into Teamzy. I'll show you how to set it up. I'll show you how easy it is to do that. And then I'll take you through the workflows of a power hour so that you can get all your income producing activities done each day in less than 1 hour. That's how you're going to become a power hour boss. Okay. So without further ado, let's dive in here. Oh, and then at the end, we'll do a Q&A. So if you have questions at any point during the presentation, load them into the Q&A. There's a little button right there on the bottom. Load them into the Q&A. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, you can just put your questions as comments and I will answer them after the call. Okay. Let's see here. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. Get started right with Teamzy, become a Power Hour boss. Just a little background about me for those of you who haven't met me before. My background is in the coaching and consulting industry. I've been a professional business coach for about 16 years, helping people build their business. I've been teaching people how to do it by relationship, a system called relationship marketing. Teamzy is built on that system. It's built upon it. Basically automates what I would coach you to do, which is how to systematically build relationships so that you can create an army of advocates that support your business, bring you business, introduce you to friends, and help you create unbelievable results. That's what Teamzy is designed to do. Now, just to give you a little bit of background about how I got into this, I fell into network marketing by accident about 4 years ago. I found some products that really helped me and it changed my life, honestly. And I was just sharing them naturally, probably like a lot of you are. I wasn't in the business. My wife's the one that told me, hey, honey, you should go be a distributor because you're referring people to those products constantly and you're not getting paid for it. So I took a look at the business opportunity and after looking at it, I thought, wow, this is really kind of cool. I had kind of a bad idea of network marketing like so many people do. But looking at the opportunity, I said, this would be a great little thing for me to do on the side. Now, first thing I did was I started looking for ways to leverage my time because I had a full-time career, 4 kids. I just didn't have any time. I had maybe an hour a day I decided that I could carve out for this business. And so I started looking for tools that would help me do what I needed to do in less than an hour a day. I needed a system that would let me stay in touch with all of my contacts. I needed to find a way to just stay in regular contact with all of my contacts. I knew that that was the secret. And I wanted a system that helped me know when to contact them and when not to contact them. In other words, I didn't want to spend a lot of time planning, going through lists, trying to figure out who to connect with today, or trying to figure out who I connected with yesterday or last week or anything like that. I just wanted a system that would say, hey, dummy, go connect with these people today. And then I wanted to know, what do I say to these people so that I can quickly and efficiently start a great conversation without spending all day staring at my screen, trying to come up with a perfect message. See, that's where I used to get stuck. I'd read their whole Facebook and all of their Instagram, and I would try to figure out how to really connect. And I'd waste a lot of time doing that. So I needed to find a way to just know what to say so I could move quickly. And I needed a system that allowed me to follow up seamlessly so that nobody ever falls through the cracks. And so I went looking. I thought, my gosh, 35 million people in North America alone doing this business. There's got to be some professional tools out there. There was one more thing I needed it to do too. It had to be easy to use because I am not a real techie kind of person. A lot of people think, oh, you're the Teamzy guy, you must be techie. No, I used CRM technology in my corporate career and I hated it. So I needed something simple to use. Long story short, it just didn't exist. It still doesn't outside of Teamzy, but we built it. We built it because it wasn't there. Okay. And just to give you some background, in 3.5 years with Teamzy, we've had more than 80,000 network marketers use us. Unbelievable and humbling. And just to give you an idea of the results people are getting, our active users, they're averaging 21 new customers and 9 recruits over 90 days. 21 new customers and 9 recruits over 90 days. That's kind of the big average, which is not bad. We'll take it. So I just wanted to give you guys that little bit of background. Let's jump out real quick and take a look at Teamzy. I'll show you how to set it up. So first things I want you to know is if you're not already using Teamzy, you can go get a free trial to Teamzy. It's free for 30 days. Full access for a full 30 days. We don't ask for your credit card number or anything weird. We just want you to get in there and use Teamzy and really fall in love with it. And I truly believe that even if you don't have a single penny to your name, That free trial is enough time for you to create some momentum in your business, to create some income, okay? So that you can reinvest into your business, into tools like Teamzy to take you to the next level, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate tonight exactly how I want you to use this during your free time. Now, again, if you haven't already got the free trial, go to teamzy.com and click Start My Trial, okay? Now, we've got over 70 versions of Teamzy. New ones are popping all the time. Those are very customized for each network. But if you don't find that we have your network version yet, you can use the Teamzy standard version. It's kind of our generic version. I hate the word generic, but it's our Teamzy standard version. That's what I'll be demoing on tonight. So you may see it's slightly different than the version you use. All right. So when you first come into Teamzy, where is it? Here it is. This is the first screen you'll see. This is screen one of your setup wizard. The setup wizard is designed to make this so incredibly easy to set up. You just follow the prompts, okay? There's a little welcome video from me. Let's keep going. The first thing we'll do is we'll set our income goal. How much money would you like to be earning annually a year from now? So what would you like your annual income to be a year from now? Just set a goal. How much do you want to earn? Now you can see I've set mine to $150,000 a year. This is just a slider. If you go up, it's going to change how much activity you need to do daily. See, these are your daily activity numbers to hit that goal. Okay. If it goes down, they're going to get smaller. So at $150,000 goal, my daily activity goals, by the way, this is 5 days a week. Okay. We're not slave drivers. It's 5 days a week. You get to have some time for your life. But if you could do this consistently 5 days a week, this would be my goal for 150,000. I'm going to connect with 9 prospects every day, 6 customers each day, and 4 distributors on my team, 19 people a day. Okay. Now in Teamzy, honestly, could get that done in I could get that done in 15, 20 minutes. And I'll show you how easy it is to do. Okay. Just for you newbies out there, if I have anybody that's kind of new, and let's say you don't have any distributors, great. Add that 4 to prospects. Same thing for customers. Let's say you're brand new. You have no customers, no distributors. Great. Then in this situation, you're going to be doing 19 prospect connects a day. Okay. As you build a team and a customer base, then you can let it redistribute. Okay. Let's keep going. Hope I took too long on the setup. Let me refresh that. All right. Next step is to get your contacts into Teamzy. You're going to get your back office. You know, if you've already got a business going, you're going to get your back office, your team in. Then you're going to get your customers in. You can get your whole Facebook friends list put into Teamzy. So cool. It's all organized in one place. Here's what I want you guys to stop doing. Stop trying to find those pads of paper with names and numbers on them, the little sticky notes that you've got all over your office, whatever, the backs and napkins, whatever you're using now, spreadsheets that you forget to update. Now you'll have it all in Teamzy. It'll all be in one place organized. Okay. Teamzy lives in the cloud, which means if you've got a smartphone in your pocket, you've got access to Teamzy. You're always going to have it with you. Okay. So you'll be organized once and for all. All right. So once you get all your contacts into Teamzy, we're ready to get going. There's one more thing I want to show you for setup, and then we're going to do our power hour together. Okay. I'll take you through it. Then we'll do some Q&A. So I'm going to jump over. Now we're on the Teamzy dashboard for those of you who haven't seen it before. I'm going to jump over to the team page. Okay, the team page is where your entire CRM lives. This is like your electronic Rolodex. All your contacts are here on this page. See, they're all there. Okay, when you click on one, then you get all their contact information on the right-hand side. Now, we're going to do one thing here. I want you to notice that besides each name is a number. Okay, that number is their star ranking. See the star ranking? We use a very simple ranking system in Teamzy. It's a 5-star system. You're familiar with that, right? Just like you rank a restaurant or a movie or whatever. You rank a hotel, you rank them on 5 stars, right? 5 stars being awesome, 1 star being the opposite of awesome. It's so important to rank your relationships in Teamzy. Teamzy is based on the system called relationship marketing. The idea here is that you're going to stay in touch with all of your relationships, okay? But your better relationships, you should be in touch with first, and you should connect with them more often. Okay, let me just say it again. Your better relationships, you should connect with first and connect with them more often. That's because of the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of your business will come from 20% of your relationships. Okay? This is especially important for those of you who would like to make commissions this month. You need to start with your best people. So the way we do this is really simple. Teamzy lets you turn on rank mode. Let's do it real quick. so that I can quickly see everybody's star ranking, and I can just jam down my list. And if I want to change somebody's rank, I just click on it. Okay, super easy. If I see somebody I don't want on my list, I can just hit the trash can and delete them. It's so easy, okay? Now, here's the thing I want you guys to understand. When you import your list into Teamzy, everybody will be automatically assigned 3 stars. So you don't have to rank everyone on your list. The majority of your list will stay at 3 stars. But what I want you to do is scan the list and pick out your 4 and 5-star people, okay? So you can get those people at the top of your list. Now, let me just explain what these star definitions are, and then we'll do our power hour. Here they are. A 5-star person is somebody most likely to become a customer or a distributor, or they're an existing customer distributor that's a rock star. The 5-star people, these are your best friends, your closest family, okay? 5-star people show up first, and they come back every 30 days onto your list automatically. You're gonna connect with them. Just connect, not try to sell them or recruit them or vomit your business on them. You're just gonna connect. The goal is to make someone's day, that's it. When you reach out to connect, your goal is to make their day. We call it the make someone's day mindset. That's where I want you to live. You're just gonna reach out and say hello, and I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But it's so important because if you start with making people's day, you won't alienate people and you have a chance to talk to them. A 4-star person, now that's somebody that you feel is likely to become a customer or distributor with a little bit of nurturing. These are your friends and your family, just not your closest circle, right? 4-star people show up on your list every 60 days automatically. You don't have to set a follow-up or anything. They're just going to come back every 60 days. You'll get a reminder to connect with them. 3-star people could go, they really could go either way. They could go either way. You just don't know. That's why most people on your list are going to be 3 stars. 3-star people show up every 90 days. Every 90 days, they come back onto your list automatically. So you can build that relationship over time. 2 stars are getting a bit colder. They show up every 120 days. Does this make sense? The more stars somebody has, the more often they come up on Teamzy, right? And the more stars are the people that start on your list. All right, so once we've done the ranking, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want you to get your 4 and 5-star people labeled right away so that your list starts with them, okay? So again, just one more analogy on this. Imagine you had an orchard of fruit trees, and some of those trees already have fruit on them, and a lot of them haven't even budded yet, right? Well, what you would do with that orchard is you would nurture the trees that haven't budded yet. You would water them and fertilize them, make sure they're getting plenty of sun. You'd protect them from pests, but you wouldn't expect fruit from them yet. You would go to the trees that are full of fruit first and pick that fruit while taking care of the other trees. That's what the system will do for you. And if you rank people, then you'll make sure that the people who are closest to bearing fruit are at the top, so you can talk to them first. And then as you're talking to them, you'll continue to work on the other trees. Make sense? Okay, great. Now we're ready to do our power hour. Let's do this. You can see here on the dashboard a couple things. Today's activities, these are the goals that we set, right? So you can see I've got zeros. I haven't done anything yet, but it tells me what I've got left for today. 9 prospects, 6 customers, 4 distributors. There's a couple of other, and those are just connects, just connecting to say hello. There's a couple other goals here that I didn't mention. One is the invites. An invite is where I'm going to invite somebody to buy my product. I'm going to invite them to join my team. I'm going to bring them to an event. I'm going to get them on a virtual event. I'm going to get them on a 3-way call. An invite is specific to learning about the business of the products, whereas a connect is just connecting to say hello. Okay? My goal is to connect with 19 people and only invite 3 of those. And I want you guys to understand that's because with relationship marketing, we invest in the relationship and we try to uncover who's interested before we pitch them. Okay? Some people aren't ready to be invited yet. They need some more time for you to nurture the relationship and build trust with them. So my goal is to invite 3 a day. And then I've got a goal to add 3 people a day. That's just adding people to my Teamzy list. I'm just putting people in Teamzy. Maybe people I haven't thought of, or people I'm meeting in person, people I'm meeting online, whatever. But you always want to be adding people to your Teamzy. It's a discipline I want you to get in the habit of doing. Okay. Now, power hour. That's what we're going to do next. I'm going to show you how to crank this out. See right here in the center, this big rectangle. This is our power hour module. This is designed to help you be incredibly efficient. If you guys haven't used this yet, you're going to absolutely love this. The left side of the power hour module has 4 lists: prospects, customers, distributors, and follow-ups. Okay? These lists show me who's up next. based on the ranking and based on the last time I connected with them. I don't have to think about this. I just connect with whoever's up next. They give me 5 names at a time so that I can't skip around too much. I just got to do it, right? I just got to be focused. The right-hand side is where I log the activity as I go. So I don't have to come back later and do homework and log stuff. Who wants to do that? Let Teamzy tell you who to connect with them, log it as you go. You can do this on your phone too, by the way, so that if you're not near your computer, you can still do your power hour. You can still connect with whoever's up next. So let's do this real quick. We're going to start with our prospects. Always work left to right in your power hour, okay? First person on my list is J. Lisa Swain. I'm going to send her a message and connect with her. Okay, now I've got Facebook open right here in a separate tab, okay? So I'm going to send her a message on Facebook because that's where we connect. I love using Facebook Messenger as a way to connect because it has such a great response rate, okay? But you can connect in Teamzy. You can log anything you want. Facebook, email, text, Instagram, Snapchats, LinkedIn, phone calls, Voxers, greeting cards, whatever. Going to lunch with somebody, you can log it all, okay? But I'm gonna do Facebook message. Now, here's what I wanna do. I need to connect with her. I used to sit here and stare at her page and trying to think about what to say. Anybody relate to that? I found over time, the simplest message worked best. And if my goal was just to make their day and get them to smile, I had the best success. So I want you guys to know, after over years and years and years of doing this, I've refined some great icebreaker scripts. I put them in Teamzy for you. You go to scripts right here and just grab one of my scripts. Don't overthink this. I'm gonna grab connect number 1. Here's the script. Hi, Jane, just stopping by to say hello. How are you? I hope your day is awesome. It's so simple. So just copy that script. Now watch this. I'm gonna paste it in Teamzy. You could go right to Facebook and send it, but I like to edit it in Teamzy so I don't accidentally mess it up and put the wrong name or something. So I changed the name to the right name because that Jane was just a sample, right? Put some emoticons in here. I don't know, what emoticons do you want? Maybe a flame. I like the flame, a little smiley face. Maybe a little high five. Okay. There, now I've got the message just the way I like it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually copy this and go send it in Facebook. So wherever you're sending the message, just send it, text them, Facebook, whatever. I'm gonna use Facebook. So what I'll do is just look up Jay real quick. There she is. Okay, so let's send this message. There it is, ready to go, send. So now the message is sent. Okay, so we log in Teamzy by clicking the blue button. The big blue button says log connect. See that? Click that, it's logged. Now I've got 1 done, 8 to go. Next person up is Rocky. I'm gonna use that same message. We'll just paste it in there and change the name. Don't overthink, guys, just do it. This lets me be super efficient. And it's fine that this is the same message. It's so basic. They're gonna respond to it, right? And then I can have a conversation that's individualized to each person. So I'll do the same thing. I'll toggle over to Facebook. I'll send the message to Rocky, okay? And I'll log it in Teamzy. And then I'll go to the next person, which is Deborah. I'll do the same thing. I'll just keep using it. Now you could get a different script if you want, or you could customize it. But for me, it's just about getting it out there as quick as you can. So do you guys see how easy this is? Again, I would go send this on Facebook or wherever I'm gonna send it to, text, whatever, and log it. You're gonna just keep going down your list until you finish your goal for prospects. Mine was 9, so I'm gonna do it 9 times. I'm gonna connect with 9 people. Now, a couple pro tips. Some people will respond right away, and I don't want you to worry about having the conversation yet. Make sure you get all your outgoing messages done so you don't get sidetracked, okay? So just wait a minute to have those conversations until you get everything done that I'm showing you now. The second group of people that I want you to not worry about are the ones who don't respond at all. About half the people you message won't respond at all, and I don't want you to give them a second thought. Because they're in Teamzy, they will come back on your list automatically in a couple months, okay? You just message them again then. You'll be very busy with the people who do respond. If you do Teamzy 5 days in a row, which I'm gonna challenge you at the end of this call to do the next 5 days in a row, you'll be super busy with conversations. You won't have time to think about the people who aren't responding. But I wanna say that at the beginning because I know a lot of you will obsess over that person who didn't respond. You're surprised they didn't respond, oh my gosh. People are busy, don't worry about it. You're gonna keep connecting with them over time with Teamzy. Okay, so when I'm done with my goal for prospects, I'll go to the next list, which is customers, and I'm gonna connect with my customers. It's so simple. You don't need a complicated follow-on system for your customers. I'm telling you guys, just get them into Teamzy. Just stay in touch based on how you like them. Okay. Hobie's up next. I'm going to send Hobie a message. Again, I'll go to my scripts library. I'm going to grab a script for a customer. Okay. Real simple. Here's one. Hi, John. How are you enjoying the product? Send me an update. Let me know I can be of help. Okay, great. Do me a favor, guys. In the chat, just throw up the name of your company real quick so I can customize this script and change the name to Hobie. Let's see who's first. Anybody get that up there in the chat? Who's first? Here we go. Modere. Okay, great. So Modere, I'm trying to remember. You guys sell everything. Okay. So how are you enjoying your nutritional program? How about that? Send me an update. Let me know how I can be of help. Whatever it is, just put in the product, okay? And then you send this message to him. Super simple. Log it. Then you go to your next customer, Darlene. I'll get a different script. I'll give you my favorite one for connecting with customers. So simple. Hi, Darlene, just checking in to see if there's anything I can do to make your day. Bam, send it. Now, look, I just want you guys to know something about connecting with customers. It's very simple. You just need to stay in touch. You don't need to sell all the time. You don't need to worry about just over delivering. Just stay in touch with them. Just be present for them. Okay? Because when you're present, then they'll reach out. They'll let you know what they need. They need more information. They need help. They need whatever. Just be present. What happens when you are in regular contact with customers is nothing short of magical. See, other trainers will constantly tell you it's all about prospecting, and that is important. That's why we do it first with our Power Hour. But connecting with customers is equally as important because your customers, they already know you and trust you. They've already given you money. Oh my gosh, they're so much easier to work with than a prospect. And I want you guys to know, just by being in regular contact with customers, they will statistically order more products and they will retain longer. Okay, so if you want your customers to order more products and retain longer, just stay in touch. That's it. Just be present. Also, how many of you, there's a little raise hand button on the webinar. How many of you would like some more customers? Let me see, raise your hand if you're interested in having some more customers. Okay, I see a bunch of hands going up. Great. Where do you go get your new customers from? Do you know where to go? So write this down. If you're not taking notes, this is your start right now. The best source for a new customer is your current customer. Okay? The best source for a new customer is your current customer. Think about it. If you have a customer that is loving your products right now, what are they doing? I guarantee you they're telling people about them. They're talking about them. That's the way all of us are designed. We love to tell people about our good experiences. And so think about this. Your customers are talking to their friends and family already about your products. Okay? I'll throw another statistic out there for you. In North America, 86% of people say they make their purchasing decisions based on the recommendation of a friend. That's 86% of North Americans say they make their purchasing decisions based on the recommendation of a friend. Your customers are talking to their friends about your products, possibly even you if you're working on the relationship, but for sure your products. And those people are very likely now to purchase it. The question is, are you in touch with those people? Are you getting introduced to their friends? Okay, so step one is stay in touch. And then as you're in touch, you can ask them, hey, who do you know that needs more information on this? I'm sure you've talked to your friends about the results you're getting. Is there anybody that you know that I can help? Can you connect me with them? Will you introduce me to them so that I can get them some information? Okay, and by the way, just a little bank shot. When somebody says, yeah, my two friends are really interested, great. Guess what? You just found a new distributor too, right? It's so easy to go, why don't you just be a distributor? We'll put your friends, we'll get them in under and get your product paid for. Let's do this, right? Are you guys with me? Connect with prospects, then connect with customers. When you're done with your goal, just staying in touch with customers of the day. In my example, it was 6. That'll take me 5 minutes. Then I go to my distributors list. I'm going to stay in touch with my team the same way. It's about creating that family feeling in my team. That's why we named the product Teamzy, because I want you to focus on building your team so that you can build your business, so you can build your life. Make sense? So stay in touch the same way. Look, we even have some scripts in here for you. I'm going to message Abigail. Great. Abigail, you're doing so great. I'm proud of you. Congratulations on signing up your first customer. Congratulations on ranking up to the next level. Congratulations on showing up for our team call this week. Whatever. Are you with me? Here's what I want you guys to know, though. I've talked to so many leaders in this business with huge teams. They've lost the ability to stay in touch with their team members. And with that, you lose the connection. Sometimes you lose control of the team culture. I might even have some leaders on the team right now that are going, that's me. I lost control of my team culture. It's not me anymore. That's because you're not connecting personally. So use a system like Teamzy. Actually, use Teamzy. There's no system like it. So that you can stay in touch with your team and keep that personal connection. It only takes a second to send somebody a text message or a Facebook message to just let them know you're thinking about them. Okay, so prospects, customers, distributors. That's the first half of our power hour. In our example, it was 19 people. Let's say it takes you 30 minutes. Great. All those messages are out. Awesome. The second half of our power hour is doing our follow-ups list. Now, one of the things I want you to know is that follow-ups are not automatic in Teamzy. You have to put people there. So what we're going to do is we're going to be connecting with people, prospects, customers, and distributors. And as we uncover interest, people are interested. We're going to move those people over to our follow-ups list. The follow-ups list is our hot list. Those are the people who are interested in the business, interested in buying the products. Okay? We're following up with them professionally. Everyone else we're connecting with socially. See the difference? Okay, great. So let me give you an example. We reached out to my friend Jay at the beginning of the power hour, just said hi. Hope you're having a great day. How are you? She says, oh my gosh, great to hear from you, Eric. Wow, it's been a minute. I know. So now she's responded. She smiled. That was my first goal. Now I want to have a conversation with her. I'm going to try to engage her in conversation. I won't succeed every time. Sometimes it may take me several connects over time before someone really wants to talk to me because they're like, why is he reaching out? It's been a long time. Makes sense? But I'm going to try to engage her. And as I'm talking to her, how are you doing? What are you up to? Send me an update. What's going on with you? Tell me about work. I'm trying to get her in a conversation. We're messaging back and forth. My goal in this conversation is to find some way to help Jay. I want to just help her somehow. It doesn't have to do anything with my business. But if you focus first on making their day and second on helping in some way, you're going to get great results. And this business will be so fun for you. It'll be so rewarding. Okay? So I'm listening for wants and needs. She has a leaky roof. Great. I'm going to recommend a roofer to her. She has trouble sleeping. I'm going to recommend a book on overcoming insomnia. Whatever she needs, whatever I hear from her, I'm going to help her. Now, if she has an explicit need that can be met with my product, hallelujah. This one's going to be easy. Okay? Make sense? And if you're posting and sharing on social media, a lot of people you connect with will already have connected those dots for you. I'm glad you connected. I've been meaning to reach out. I need help with this. I see that you help people with this, right? Those conversations will happen as you start to connect with people. So as I'm talking to Jane, connecting with her, she's giving me an update. She's telling me about her life. She's giving me the update. It's only natural for me to give her an update on my life in the same conversation. True? And so many of you are worried about talking about your business. It's just part of your update. It's just what you've been up to. She's going to tell you what she's been up to. Now you'll tell her what you've been up to. Okay? And you can customize it based on the conversation if you're listening for that, But I'll just let her know. Oh, well, what about you, Eric? What have you been up to? Oh, I don't know if you've seen on Facebook or anything. I know we haven't talked in a long time, but I left my job 4 years ago and never looked back. What are you doing now? I started my own business from home. Yeah, it's been amazing. I've been helping people do X, Y, Z. I get to be with my family all the time, which is awesome. And I don't have to worry about a small-minded boss, keeping me under his thumb or whatever the case was be. Share your story. This is what I've been doing. Okay. In my case, when I was doing network marketing, I was in the health and wellness industry, helping people lose weight, get fit. So I would tell people, hey, I lost 62 pounds. Personally, it changed my life. Now I help other people do the same thing. It's been amazing. Most rewarding thing I've done. I've already helped people lose more than 2,000 pounds in the last year. Can you believe that? Wow, that's amazing, Eric. And here's what I want you guys to write down from this. When you're having a conversation and you're giving your update, it makes sure that you share what you do and why you're passionate about it. What you do and why you're passionate about it. Okay? And people ask me this all the time. Should you mention the name of your company? Yeah, absolutely. Why would you not mention the name of your company? You want people to play some weird guessing game? Tell them what you do and why you're passionate about it and why you've aligned yourself with the company you've aligned yourself with. Out of all the choices, why is this one the best? Tell them. Okay. Let them know. This is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. Wow. And you know what? Their response every time will just be like, wow, good for you. That's great. Okay. Good for you. That's great. Okay. And then you can ask them if you feel like they've really shown some interest in this, just ask them, hey, would you like some more information on what I'm doing? Can I get you any more information on it? Are you interested in learning more about it? That's it. Just ask them. And if they say no, no problem. Okay, no problem. You can plant a seed for their friends. Say, hey, could you do me a favor then? If you do come across anybody who needs help with this, would you connect us? Because I'm passionate about helping as many people as I can. Oh, sure thing, Eric, I'll do that. And if they say, yeah, I would like some more information, great. Now I'm going to invite them to something. I'm going to invite them to something. And I'm going to put it in Teamzy, and I'm going to put them on my follow-ups list, and I'm going to follow up like a pro until they convert. Let me show you how to do that real quick, and then we'll do Q&A. So notice that Jay, who I'm talking to in this hypothetical, she's not on my dashboard anymore. So I'll go to this lookup bar just to look her up. Okay. That brings me to her full record in Teamzy. Now I can open my connect box and I can log my invite. So I'm talking to Jay. She says, yes, like some more information. I said, great. Are you going to be home tonight? She says, yeah. I said, great. Well, don't worry, I'm not coming over. But my team's having an event on Facebook tonight. It's a live event. If you're going to be around, I'll send you the link and you can watch it from home and you can learn all about what we're doing. You can be in your pajamas, whatever, and I'll connect with you tomorrow and see if you have any questions. She says, oh, that sounds great. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to send her the link and I'm going to log it in Teamzy. So see where it says invite right here in the bottom left? I'm going to click that, take it off the default, which is connect, and I'm going to put it on an invite type. Let's say in this case, it's business opportunity meeting. And I'll just put a little note. This was a Facebook live event. I'm going to send that link via Facebook message. And notice right here, it says in 2 days, the follow-up. That little checkbox is my follow-up. It's already set. It automatically sets one just in case you forget. But I told her I'd connect with her tomorrow, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to set it for tomorrow. Now I can leave a little note, right, on what the follow-up is if I want. This is new, by the way. It's really cool. This just launched last night. Business opportunity, that's what I'm following up on, the business opportunity, whatever. A little note, whatever note you want. Now I'm going to log that. And so notice now that I've got a follow-up now set for tomorrow, and I have a little note that says it was for, I'm going to talk to her about the business opportunity. That's what I'm following up on. Look at this. I'm going to go back to the dashboard now, and notice I've got an invite logged. That's how you log it. When I go to my follow-ups list, you can see there's my follow-up due tomorrow for Jay. Okay? There's my little note on what we're following up on. Tomorrow, when I come to do my power hour, I connect with my prospects, my customers, and my distributors, just as I've shown you. And then I come to my follow-ups list and I work down my follow-ups list. Okay? And the way I send my follow-up to Jay is just like a regular connect. I'm going to go to my scripts. I'm going to get one. By the way, all my follow-up scripts are in Teamzy for you. All 10 of them numbered in order. Follow-up number 1, hi, Jane, just checking in like I promised I would. What questions do you have for me? Great, copy that script. Just like we did a regular connect. Change the name. Hi, Jay, just checking in like I promised I would. No, yep, that sounds good. Now I'm gonna actually send this to her on Facebook. This is my follow-up, okay? There it is, boom. I'm sending her the follow-up, really easy, sent, done. Now I'm gonna log this and I'm gonna set my new follow-up as I do it. Okay, let's say I'm going to follow up now in 2 days. I'm going to leave a note. It's business opportunity, and I'm going to put follow up number 2 is the next one I'm going to send. Just a little note. Okay, so look, now it's logged. She's on my follow-ups list again for Friday. Okay, so on Friday, I'll come in and I'll send her the next follow-up script number 2. Now, real quick, I just want to talk to you guys real quick about follow-ups, and then we'll do some Q&A. The fortune's in the follow-up, right? And if you use the system just as I just showed you, nobody will ever fall through the cracks. As you're connecting with people and you find interest, you invite them and put them on your follow-ups list. They should stay on that follow-ups list until they convert. Okay? Some people will convert right away. The majority of people will take a long time. I'm just going to say it again for you so you guys understand that this is the way it works. The majority of people will take a long time to convert. The statistic is this: 80% of sales happen between the 7th and 10th follow-up. Okay, 80% of sales happen between the 7th and 10th follow-up. In our industry, most people who are doing a good job follow up 3 or 4 times. And I want you to know, if you follow up 3 or 4 times and you get nothing but crickets, no response whatsoever, how many of you that's happened? It's normal. 80% of people will give you nothing but crickets 3 or 4 times. And if you give up on them, you've given up on most of the business you could add in your business. Okay? The fortune truly is in the follow-up. But let me just reframe your thinking really quick. You guys that have your hand up button, pull them down, because I want to ask you a new question. How many of you are in this business because you truly have a heart to help others and you believe that you can change people's lives through this business? Let me see. Put your hands up if that's you. So here's how I want you to reframe this thinking. 80% of the people you could help, you won't help unless you follow up more. 80% of the people you could help, you won't help unless you follow up more. I know that you guys are thinking that following up 10 times would make you annoying, but I want you to understand, you need to think of it this way. Following up is an act of love. Following up is an act of love. Okay? This is how we help people, because 80% of them won't make that first step until we follow up more. This is how we actually help people. Following up is an act of love. Write that down. Keep it somewhere in front of you. Internalize it. Make it your mantra. Now, real quick, we have some time. I have real quick time. I'm going to teach you how to follow up without being annoying, so you don't have to worry about that. You follow these 2 principles, you'll never be annoying. First off, all my scripts are in Teamzy. They already follow these. You can just use those. But the first principle for following up without being annoying is this: never ask someone to do anything in the follow-up. Don't ask them to do anything. Don't ask them to even respond, call you, message you, anything. Okay? There's no action step for them in the follow-up, because that can be annoying. The second thing that we want you to do is always send your follow-up in a format they can read. So no voice messages, no video messages. They should be able to read it. Okay? And it has to be short. It has to be short enough they can read the entire message without opening it. Okay, so they have to be able to read it, and short enough they can read it without opening it. Why? Because if they have to go listen to something or watch something, and they've got small kids, or they're busy, they're driving, whatever, that's annoying because they can't do it right now. If they're busy, which they almost always are when they get your message, they want to see the message still, but they don't want to open the message. They don't want to open it at all because they don't want you to see the open receipt. Why? Because they're not going to respond. They don't have time right now, but they still want the message. So what happens is, if you make it short enough that they can read the whole thing without opening it, then you can be sure that they get the message. They feel good about you, and you've achieved what you want to do, which is showing them that you care and that you're consistent and that you're a professional. Okay? And as you follow up consistently with people, what will happen is the majority of them will not respond at all, nothing. Some of you will be 3 weeks from now going, I don't believe him. They're never going to respond. And then all of a sudden, around the 6th or 7th follow-up, you'll get a response. And people will say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I haven't responded to your follow-ups. Thank you so much for staying in touch with me. They will get it that you care about them. They will get it that you actually meant what you said and have some integrity. Now, just so you guys know, when you fail to follow up with people, when you fall 3 or 4 times and give up because they have not responded, you have communicated to them that you don't care about them. That's what you've told them. I don't care about you. Okay, so keep following up. Get into Teamzy every day. Do your power hour. Send out your connects. Start some conversations, okay? I recommend you set aside a couple of windows of time throughout your day to have conversations with people so that you're not on your phone all day messaging. When I had a full-time job, I did half my lunch hour, and then I did another 30 minutes in the evening after dinner where I would do all my messaging back and forths, okay? So your first half of your power hour is sending out your outgoing messages. The second half is sending out your outgoing follow-ups from your follow-up list. And you do that 5 days a week, you guys, you're going to get tremendous, tremendous results. Okay. Now let me just give you guys some quick action steps, and then I'll take a few questions. So I see I've already got 3 in the Q&A. If you've got questions, put them in the Q&A now, and I'll take them. Let me give you your action steps. Here you go. Number 1, go to teamzy.com and get your free trial. If you haven't already started it, go to teamzy.com and get your 30-day free trial. Okay. If you're already in a free trial, set up your subscription now so that you don't miss a beat when your trial is over, okay? You can set up a subscription at any point during your free time. You won't get billed until the end, until the free time's up, but you can have it ready to go so you don't lose access even for a day. The second action step is I want you to choose a 30-day success partner to do Teamzy with, okay? Say, let's do this for 30 days together. Let's hold each other accountable to really crushing this. Let's hit our goals for 5 days a week. And if you have somebody holding you accountable, you're gonna have a much better chance of doing it. Does this make sense? Otherwise, you'll probably sign up for the 30-day free trial. Wow, I'm so excited. I saw Eric's webinar, and then do nothing with it. So here's what I recommend you do with your partner. Each day when you've completed your action steps, take a screenshot of it and message it over to your partner. Okay? They're going to get that message and it's going to kick their booty into gear. The same thing will happen to you. And let's say that you don't do it 5 days a week, but maybe you do it 3 days or 4 days a week, whereas you might have done it once on your own. You're going to get so much more out of it. Okay? And then the last action step I'm going to give you is my 5-day challenge. I challenge you guys to do Teamzy 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row, no days off for 5 days. And I want you to connect with 100 people over those 5 days. That's an average of 20 a day. Honestly, that's 30 minutes of work. But if you do that 5 days in a row, what will happen on day 6 is you're going to go, holy moly, I created a ton of momentum in my business in just 5 days. I want you guys to understand, if you've got nothing going on in your business right now, 5 days from now, you can be super busy. Let's go. Let's do it. Take the challenge. All right, let me take the questions real quick. Let me get in here and take these questions. Let's see who we got first. Jackie says, I primarily work on Instagram, not on Facebook, so I haven't done anything with my free trial because the extra work it created with having to make a spreadsheet of Instagram to put them into Teamzy. Recommendation. Am I able to redo my trial because I didn't even get to use it this month because of that issue? Jackie, you can get it. We can redo your trial. Send a message to support@teamzy.com. The second question I have for you is, what are you doing in your business now? Are you connecting with people in your business now? Are you doing anything? Are you just randomly, willy-nilly connecting with people? No system to follow up, and that's causing you less work than setting up Teamzy? So I'm just going to challenge you a little bit because you just need to get in there. So get into Teamzy each day. Just add a few people. Add the people on Instagram that you're connecting with. Because if you're connecting with somebody on Instagram now and they're not in Teamzy, they're going to fall through the cracks. You've got no way to remind you to keep them in front of you. Does this make sense? So yeah, Instagram doesn't give you an export like Facebook, so it's not as easy to get them in. Great. So each day when you go into Instagram, add 5 people into your Teamzy account as you're connecting so that there's a system behind it. Make sense? Okay. Mindy, how are you making the copy and paste function show up so quickly? I'm just right clicking. So I'm on my computer, Mindy, so when I right click, it brings it up. Okay. So depending on your system, on my phone, you just you hold your finger down on the screen for 1 second and it pops up. Okay. Mindy also says, is there a way to rank from 5 stars down to 1 star? You can change their ranks really easily by just changing the rank on their record. If you're asking, can you sort the list? Yes. If you go into the team page, you can sort your entire list by star rank, if that's your answer. Okay. You just click on the sort thing and it's super easy. You can rank it by 1 first or by 5 first. Carol says, how do you keep track of the details of what contact tells you about their life, health that is important for you to remember the next time you connect with them? Is there a note section for contact? Yeah, absolutely, Carol. So real quick, let me go in here, show you a couple things real quick. Where'd Teamzy go? Here it is. Okay. So first off, if I meet a new person that I like, I don't want to put them in Teamzy, I just hit that add contact button on the top, and it's super easy to add people into Teamzy. Okay. So I'm going to add her in. So now I'm on your contact. So Carol, look, I can keep track of your email, phone number, all that stuff, right? Your birthday, your spouse's name, your children, your pets' names, things like that. But I do also have a note section, right? So whatever notes I have. Wanted to talk about immune system, great. So I can keep notes every time I talk of the important stuff that you want right here. And every time I talk to you, I can just toggle over to my notes, okay? If I'm on the dashboard and you come up there, I also have notes right there. I can see the notes and I can add to it, okay? Pretty cool, right? All right. Jenny says, right now, I follow a 3-touch system for anyone I'm reaching out to, 2 to 3 days apart. I'm really struggling with just sending a message to a prospect and not scheduling a follow-up, just waiting for it to roll back around. Could you speak to that, please? Yeah, absolutely, Jenny. Jenny, I will tell you this absolutely. If somebody is not interested in what you're doing and you follow up 3 times in a week, they will think you're annoying. Just telling you, I've been around people working in this business 16 years. They will think you're annoying. And a lot of the people that you're reaching out to will start hiding from you, and they will block you and they will unfriend you. Now, some of the people, that know you, they're great. Oh, thanks for staying in touch. Okay. So you're chasing people that don't necessarily want to be chased. If you follow the Teamzy system and just reach out and let it roll, reach out and let it roll, reach out and let it roll, you're going to create a ton of conversations. Okay. And then the people will come back. You're not going to miss anybody. Does that make sense? It's just going to simplify your life. Okay. I know there's leaders in this business who disagree with me, but you guys have experienced this. You guys have felt uncomfortable sometimes, feeling like you're damaging relationships, or people have done it to you and you felt uncomfortable about it. I'm just telling you, with relationship marketing, you honor those relationships. Make sense? Okay, great. Good. Mindy, we got her question. Bobby says, how do I use tags? Okay, great. Real quick, we'll do this one. And okay, so if I'm on Tracy's name here on the dashboard, I can go to my details and tags are right here. So look, see the little tag thing? I can type some tags. So let's say Tracy was, look, how funny. Tracy actually has a government thing. So I don't know, I could write in government. I could give her a tag. She works for the government. She's a veteran. Okay. I could also tag her that she uses whatever product, right? I could tag her product. So adding a tag is super easy. Now what the tags do is it adds her to a group. So now she's in a group with everyone who's a veteran. She could be in a group with everyone who uses product A. Now the tags, there's lots of different ways you can use it. Bobby, I did a full training on how to use tags in Teamzy. It's in the Teamzy Help Center right here. You can check that out. But let me just jump to the team page so you can see, like, all of the tags that I've made are right here on the list. Okay. And each one of these tags, if I click on it, it gives me the list of everybody who has that tag. Okay. Which is kind of cool. So if I would, like, these are my Instagram leads that I got on this particular day. I tagged them. So you can use these tags to create groups in Teamzy, which is really cool. Make sense? Okay. Hopefully that answered your question. Also, if you're on somebody's record, you add the tag the same way. See, there's the tags right there. You just add them right there. Just type them in and add them. Is there a way to sort by zip code or city? There is not a way to sort that on the list. However, you can add tags for cities. So, if you want to keep the people that are local, or just use a tag that's called local, you can tag local people. Then if you have an event, a live event, you can click on local and get that list of people to send them an invitation to your event. Mindy says, where's the sort button? Okay, so if you're on the list on the team page, look, I'm on there. I'm on this any of these lists. See this? See the menu button right there? It's 3 dots. So you can sort by first name, last connecting date, or rank. So look, if I sort by rank, it does it by 1. And if I do that sort again, it reverses it. Now it sorts my 5s first. Jackie says, can we get a copy of what we put into Teamzy if we choose to opt out of Teamzy in months to come? Absolutely, Jackie. That's part of our user agreement. Anything you put in Teamzy belongs to you. It's your data. Okay. So it's yours. We can't use it. We can't do anything with it. We give it back to you. We keep it for you as long as you want us to, or we can delete it for you, whatever you want. Okay. So that's easy. You can just request a full export of all your data if that were to happen. Okay. So, there's all our questions. I hope that was really helpful to you. I know it went really fast, but I wanted to give you guys as much value as I could in a short amount of time. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I hope that you will take full advantage of your free trial. We want to welcome you to our Teamzy family. We're so excited to have you here. I cannot wait to hear your success stories. Make sure you share them with us. God bless you all. Have a great night.